In this PIXLR tutorial, I'm going to show you how to cut out part of a photograph to turn it into a transparent background PNG. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you are in PIXLR E editor version and open up the image that you want to cut out. So if I wanted to cut out this apple, I would want to do a new layer first. So layer, new layer. This is going to become my transparent background layer. So before I even begin cutting, I have to make sure that I have selected the layer I am cutting on, which is the apple. For this particular project, we are going to use the Lasso Select tool. And there's a few different types of lasso tools. There's a free lasso, a polygon lasso, a Bezier lasso, and a magnetic lasso. And for this particular one, polygon is the easiest. The number one trick or tip is to do some scrolling or zooming. You can scroll with your mouse if you have an external mouse that has a scroll button or toggle, or you can scroll on your screen over here. And the lasso tool is just a series of clicks. So I'm going to start on the edge of my apple, and I don't need it to be perfect, okay? But I'm going to do my best to do a series of clicks. Now, because my apple, is kind of round, it might take me a bit more effort to get all the way around the edge of the apple. This does not have to be perfect. I just want you to understand this concept. So once you are around your entire object, the lasso needs to end where you left off. Now let's say you make a mistake. The escape button will back you up if you've clicked. And we want to go all the way back to where we began to close the lasso. You will know that your lasso is closed when it is moving. So now that I have cut out the shape with the lasso tool, once again making sure that my background layer is selected, I'm going to go up to Edit and Cut. It's going to remove the apple. Then I'm going to go ahead and delete this layer. So 3 dots here on layer settings. I can delete the layer, and I'm left with just my transparent background. Edit, paste, and my apple is there. Now you will see that I have some touching up to do. So I'm going to find my eraser tool, and I can make the brush of my eraser larger or smaller. I can zoom in as much as I might want. And this is where I can go in and I can try to clean up the edges or clean up the mistakes that I may have made. Now this is a round apple, so I should probably attempt to make it appear round, but this is probably the most difficult part. If you choose a round object, be prepared to work a little extra harder, okay? So I'm just going to pause for the tutorial's sake. If you were happy with this as your blank or as your transparent background PNG, you will go up to File, Save. Make sure it's a PNG. If it is not a PNG, your background will not be transparent. So I'm just going to write Apple Transparent Background and click Download, and it will save it for me. This transparent background apple could be used for future projects. So make sure that you save it as a PNG with a transparent background for later use.